Hey, everyone. It says we're live. I think we're live. All right. Whew, what a day. That's a busy day going on. There's a lot of besides the heat wave that we're having, there's a lot of crazy energy coming in. We're we're calming down now, but we did spend most of the day at a KP4, which is the solar wind coming in. That's usually when people report that sleepy tiredness, a little lethargy, that kind of stuff. So that definitely, I don't know about you guys, that was definitely, well, I had a lot of energy to get stuff done. I've been editing videos all afternoon to for holdings or for the Lionsgate portal. So yeah, I have been outside though, so probably a little red in the face, but also I'm extremely tired right now. I don't know about you guys, but I think after I get this last video edited and ready for upload tomorrow, I'm going to have to turn in early, which isn't a bad thing. Hopefully, we can sleep with. I'm not sure where you are in the world, but the heat is a lot right now where I am. So it definitely takes it out of you. Anyway, for holding space tonight, I'm just going to do a quick read of the cards. We're going to do a little meditation that just focuses quickly on, again, attuning the chakras. It seems right now that's like of the utmost importance that we're, you know, existing in good frequency and balance as much as we can, uh, and continuing to stay in that field. So, without further ado, let's do some cards, see where we're at, and yeah, definitely. I think a lot of people have been going through a lot of stuff today, in terms of just lots of shifting energies. It's funny. We went out for dinner, and one of the waitresses broke a bunch of glasses, and then I just broke a glass right now trying to go live. I knocked a jar off a shelf, so uh, there's something in that. I haven't quite put it all together yet, but um, yeah, it's definitely interesting energy today. We'll put it and leave it at that. Anyway, so the theme of today, I'm shuffling these cards, but then I just realized I'm going to pull that one because it's there. Um, yeah, the theme of this video is love is the seventh wave. So with YouTube, obviously, you do have to watch what you're saying. They will pull videos for certain context and things like that. So, anyway, at this moment, um, there is a push in the world coming into September where the fear is starting to be amped up over the next wave. Um, and I was sharing with you guys, since I kind of, like, that was a good 2 weeks ago that the amp up started, and I at that moment got the Sting song "Love Is the Seventh Wave" stuck in my head. So this is the seventh wave, but I think that if we can put enough energy into it and around it, that we can make love the seventh wave. It's just time. It's, again, we've been over this the last couple of days. It's coming up in the meditations for Lionsgate. It is time for us not just to stand up, but to just, yeah, to be sovereign in our power and know that, yeah, that agenda isn't something we're playing into. It's like it's right on cue. Like when I get 2 minutes in, that somebody comes. Is he going to show his face today? Are you going to say hi? No? Okay. You're going to wag your tail. He doesn't like incense. As soon as I burn that, he's like, I'm out of here. You got to stay in now. You came in. Okay. So I'm just going to, before we pull these, well, I've pulled some cards, but before, I'm going to read you just the chunk of the song that is resonating the most with me. So, at the still point of destruction, at the center of the fury, all the angels, all the devils, all around us, can't you see? There is a deeper wave than this rising in the land. There is a deeper wave than this. Nothing will withstand. I say love is the seventh wave. I think if we just continue to keep holding that energy, so I know this is like this week is a lot coming at us with Lionsgate, especially if you're going to do all 8 meditations. And so we'll probably pick back up on this theme by the next Holding Space Sunday. Well, probably not the next, but the one after, because the Lionsgate is the Monday, and so that's going to be pretty big. Again, I even for myself, I'm like, as well as doing this video and uploading videos and editing them, I'm going to need to take a break myself in there, right? And do the work too, like integrate the energies. Part of the work is definitely doing these videos, and I'm getting like a tremendous amount of insight out of it and energy out of it. So this is why I love to do this stuff. But at some point I gotta, I also am needing to participate in my own way too, right? So what I'm going to suggest from this point on for with this theme is, and I will be I will be continuing this love is the seventh wave moving forward. Once the Lionsgate is done, we'll reincorporate it back into Holding Space Sundays, and we'll really put it out there. For now, until that point, I really encourage you to do the same. So when you have that spare moment, or when those moments of fear mongering start to take over, because they do every day, at some point, there's something that trips us up that gives us fear. And so the counterbalance to fear is always love. So I'm going to suggest that we really start to push the love and raise that frequency, and change the timeline and change the narrative. And I know we can do this. Again, it's things we've been lied to for years and years and years, that we don't have the energy and we don't have the power to do this, but we do, and we need to start doing this. Sorry, Sam's realizing the folly in his in coming inside. I made him come inside. I was going to do this broadcast outside, but I have an active neighborhood right now, and it totally would have been interrupted. So anyway, we're going to go back out there because it's cooler outside than it is in the house right now. All right, let's do some cards. Let's do a meditation. I just looked at that right at 8:08. So, and I've looked at the clock today at 8:08. So that's the Lionsgate coming in. It's already in, but okay. First card, Broken Open. I mean, this is just one of my favorites. This is exactly what I'm talking about. By sitting in meditation, by opening to these energies, look at that heart chakra exploding in light, third eye exploding in light, just opening and going for it. I just feel like this is us right now. We have the power. We're broken open. There's no stopping this now. It's happening. we can again, it's the surfing analogy. We can paddle around in the waves and get washed out by them, or we can jump on our surfboard and ride it into the shore. I'm all for riding it in. We also got Beyond the Ordinary. This for me is just the card of awakening. It's like we're starting to tune in to, if you look, it's a lot of sacred geometry going on in and around the ear chakras and the crown and third eye. Yeah, it's funny. I read, again, with the energy of the conjunction that's in right now, it's a lot to do with expect the unexpected. And in a good way, not in that weird bad way where we're still getting tripped up by these lower energies, but it's expect the unexpected in a good way. So it's like we are going beyond ordinary. What we've been taught, we're so much more than that. Look at that. Like, we have our energetic wings, our energy. Yeah, there's just so much dynamic. Oh, I'm going to screw up this word. It's very dynamic picture. It's like everything is just expanding and exploding, and it's awesome. Oh, okay. And then we pulled this card. A tall tale. This is my card for the world right now. The collective, not the collective as a whole, but it's just sort of like we're starting to wake up. And there's lots of truths coming. There's still lots of truths pouring in. So just understanding that on many levels, we have been lied to about who we are, how strong we are, where we came from. There's so many. The who, what, where, when, why. There's a lot. It's not just one answer or one question. There's many. So this for me is just the card to like, it's still really grounded. It looks like it's throat chakra. Again, it's truth, right? Truths are just coming out. It's just what it is right now. Again, take or leave the energy as it applies to you. If it's too much for you, don't involve yourself in it right now. It's a truth that you can integrate later. The truth is the truth. It's not going to change. It's always going to be there. So if you learn a truth in these next couple weeks or this week, and it's too much for your energy field to handle, just leave it for now. It's fine. You'll come back to it. It's not going anywhere. It's the truth, right? A lie, there can be 20 different versions of it and it'll change over time, right? It's just, again, this is a hopeful card. We're heading into a more hopeful time of being finally told the truth. And as much as we think that might be hard to hear some of it, it's not going to be as bad as we thought, because we know we are more powerful and strong, and we can overcome any of that. And we're here to help heal that and to change that. So that's why it's a hopeful card. It's like this has to happen in order for us to complete this evolution that we're going through. Yeah. Anyway, okay. We've got 2 more decks to do here. And then, oops, I'm going to drop a bunch of cards in Sam's lap. I know it's hot in here, buddy, but you wouldn't listen to me and stay outside. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a little oven in this house. You can see I'm sweating. But that's okay. It was like 32 degrees or something in the car today when I went out. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, we're just getting more confirmation of the thing. So the first one is discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. So again, these truths are coming up. Again, just let them happen. Interesting, we also got fogged in, which is go slow and take time, which is what I just said, is like, if it's too much information and it's too overwhelming, just ignore it for now. There's plenty of time to deal with this stuff. And it'll present itself. And again, it's like the readings coming up I did the readings this afternoon already for the next 3 days of meditation. So you'll see when we get into those that it's asking for help. And that comes from our angelic sources, our ancestors, our passed over loved ones, our guides, our angels. And so just asking them, if it's becoming too much, just ask them to slow it down. Just say you need a break, and they will provide. Ask and ye shall receive. I can't speak. It's too hot. And the last card we got is rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. I've seen a rainbow, my first rainbow yesterday. There's a rainbow story coming up in the meditations. Not tonight, Monday or Tuesday. Anyway, it's really funny having pre-recorded that, because I'm trying to reference it and you guys haven't seen it yet. So it's not really working. Anyway, rainbow. God's promise. We're always going to be safe. We're always going to be secure. We're always going to have the best of life. There's nothing to fear right now. Do not slip into the fear. And again, as these truths are coming up, it might put you into fear. Again, just leave it for now. It's fine. You're still doing your work by doing other things. And just know the universe has our back. This is happening. It's meant to happen. It has always been meant to happen. It's happening exactly as it should as well. I know there's a little fight about that the dark is winning. And it's not even a matter of light and dark at this point. It's just us surrendering to this process. It all has to happen. And it's going to be fine. Do not worry. That's what that card is. A rainbow is the do not worry. We got this. We got this. It's all aligned. It's going to be fine. All right. Woo. Should I just take those? That's interesting. They kind of all lumped out together. Yeah. Okay. We're going to. Okay. So the first one we got is the Miriam, which is sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Yeah. This is super important right now. And it's interesting because things have come into my life where I was really putting it into the perspective of dark versus light and us versus them, and they're doing this to us. And in the last couple of days, I've had reminders from things that have happened, other people, that it's not about that. And the bottom line of it all is we have to see the light in everyone. And sometimes it's not a bright, shiny light. And those people have done not so good things. But we're all God's children, and we're coming into this full-hearted. And, some people, they don't want forgiveness and they rather stay in the lower energy, and that's fine. That's their choice. Hopefully, if you're watching this, your choice is not that. Your choice is to be in the light and amplify the light. We're all heading to the same place. Even those who have really messed up, they will. It's Judgment Day. I hate to, I'm not being religious or biblical here, but because I'm certainly not that, as most of you know. But we're heading into this phase of forgiveness is going to have to happen. And some people are going to have to do some repenting. Oh my God, I sound like a preacher and this is awful. I never would have thought in a million years that this was going to be the way it went, that we were coming back to religion. But we're not. It's not religion. It's spirituality. It's Christ consciousness. It's a whole separate thing from what man created. Let's just leave it at that, because otherwise it's really too deep. This is a great card, though. I love the energy of this card. You got the Vesica Pisces there. So that's the balance of masculine and feminine energies. You have the white lilies, which is the Christ consciousness. You have the feminine consciousness and the red rose, which is Mary Magdalene. So it's just, we're stepping into this new energy, one that we haven't seen. And that's why I say, I can say all these things and you're like, oh God, Kim is becoming a preacher and religious. And it's like, no, it's a different energy, and it's a frequency that was grossly misinterpreted, probably on purpose. That's getting into those truths, right? But now that energy is stepping in and it's coming back, and it's there for us to all use. So that's the beauty and the brilliance of what's happening. This is love. This is true vibration of love. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, we also got Archangel Michael. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to happen. Again, I'm laughing because this is everything that came up in the 3 videos that I shot this afternoon for the upcoming Lionsgate Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I recorded those today, and everything was like, ask your angels, ask for help, know that the universe is behind you, surrender and let what's happening happen and stop trying to control it and stop worrying about your place, your rule, this thing, that thing, the next thing. It's just like, it's almost like we're being asked to sit back and watch the show. You paid big time tickets to for these tickets to get here. So to watch this show, this exact show that's going on right now, the universe ascending, Gaia ascending, you came here to help and do this. So just allow it to happen. Allow the miracle to occur. And again, Archangel Michael, great one to call on if again it becomes too overwhelming. You need a break. You're just like, you know what, I can't handle this. I give it up to you. Please cut the cords and transmute the energy so it's easier for me to deal with. Ask. And the last card we got is El Moria, which is awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Love is the seventh wave. Wrap yourself in a cloak of protection against all the crazy ass narratives that are coming and going. Wrap yourself in a cloak of love. You're awakening. This is really and truly what is happening. This is exciting. Anyway, so those are the cards. Now, we are going to do a quick meditation. I haven't read through this one in a while, so hopefully I don't totally mess it up, but I messed up a couple of the meditations this afternoon. It's pretty funny. So you'll see that as you get into the week here. So again, I will be uploading a video a day for the Lionsgate, and then next Monday I will go live for the Lionsgate on 8/8. I'm not sure if there'll be a holding space Sunday that week. We'll just see how I'm feeling, how much this took out of me, because I can already feel like it's really important work and it's amazing to do, but it's already a lot of work, and that's awesome. But it's, will I make it to the end of this week and be able to objectively say that I could do another Sunday meditation? Not at this time. Okay, this another thing that came up in the cards, which you'll see in the next couple days, was again manifestation, but also having an attitude of gratitude. I know, it's so cheesy, but it's real. So when all else fails and you are just, if you're at your wit's end or whatever's happening, turn back to gratitude. Be grateful for what we have. Be grateful for where we are. Be grateful that we're here at this time. Honestly, this is like the biggest show in the universe. And when you signed up to come and do this, it was like the golden ticket. You got one of the golden tickets to come and see this. It's a privilege to be here and to be doing this work. So other people didn't get the golden ticket, or they didn't come to see the show, or they're just watching from outside, but we're actually physically part of it, even though it's hard, but we're doing it. We've done it. We're already here. So that's the nice part. We're already here. We're finally here. It's just going to take a bit of time to integrate all of this, but it's happening faster and faster every day. So, okay, with that note, take a deep breath and find your comfortable spot. And closing your eyes. And we'll start as we always do. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth 3 times. We start at root chakra. Here we want to focus on being grateful for the land that we stand upon. Gratitude for our connection to Mother Earth. noticing the beauty and perfection of the natural world. Breathe in, and as you exhale, envision ways that you will connect more with nature. Breathe and give thanks at root chakra for the ability to manifest your dreams in this plane of existence. Next is sacral chakra, and here we focus on being grateful for our own body, for its physical well-being. Gratitude for an abundant life that provides us nourishment through food, water, fun, exercise, and rest. Knowing that who you are and what you do and what you have are enough. Breathe in, and as you exhale, envision the opportunities and access you have and the nourishment that you can provide in your life. Breathe and give thanks to sacral chakra for your abundance in this life, to manifest healthy boundaries that protect your vital life force energy. Next is solar plexus. Focusing here on being grateful for our ability in our lives to have freedom of choice, gratitude for ourself, and knowing that you are worthy simply because you exist. Breathe in, and as you exhale, envision ways that you believe in yourself and encourage your own self-esteem to grow. Breathe and give thanks for having a healthy ego that allows your true self to build a strong sense of personal power and helps you with a warrior spirit to fight the good fight. Next is heart. Here our focus is being grateful for the ability to let love be the center of your life. Gratitude for the opportunity to learn to love yourself first and then others. Breathe in, and as you exhale, envision ways that you can daily send prayers, healing, and joy to both yourself, to others, and to the community and collective. Breathe and give thanks that in love, our life gives us purpose and it gives us meaning. Give thanks that this abundant universe allows us to give out love and then have it return to us 100-fold. Next is throat. And here we focus on being grateful that we have a voice to be able to express our highest truth and the ability to live creatively. Have gratitude for our ability to live in integrity and to be able to express our individuality. Breathe in, and as you exhale, envision ways to express yourself, your truth, even at the risk of being different or standing apart from others. Breathe and give thanks that we live in a time where we are able to express this individuality and belief systems. Next is third eye. And here we focus on being grateful for the ability to cultivate positive beliefs and for a mind that is able to create and imagine our dreams into reality. Breathe in, and as you exhale, envision ways that you can contemplate and meditate and create the life you truly want. Breathe and give thanks for an imagination and times of reflection that help you create and manifest your wildest dreams and desires. And last, we have crown. Here we focus on being grateful for our connection to the greater whole of life. Gratitude for the grace, beauty, serenity, and oneness that is this life. Breathe in, and as you exhale, envision your deep connection to something higher and bigger than yourself. Feel into that connection. Breathe and give thanks for the opportunity to actively seek and cultivate your spiritual path. Now sit in silence for a few minutes, just integrating all these energies. And then now returning your energy back into your field, in your space, in your body. Make sure you're connected and grounded back into root chakra, connected to Gaia. Focusing your energy into heart chakra. And again, where we raise that frequency of love and emanate it out. Our cloak of protection is love. Wrapping ourselves into this as we head into peaceful night of sleep and rest and rejuvenation, so that tomorrow we can step back out into this world at the level we are at and continue to raise the frequency of love, making love the seventh wave. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth 3 more times. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. All right, we're just going to do one more card, I think, here, maybe. It says 3. I use these as my cards to just help us figure out what we need to do as we heal. Okay, so we got focus, being centered. So just a little call to us, making sure we're staying on the path, doing our meditations, just being a part of it, being awake in the dream, which is life. So still living this life, but understanding all that's going on. It's a little bit of an illusion. We won't get into the deepness of that. And the last thing is exactly what's been coming up through the potential meditations of this week is surrendering, exhaling, letting that breath go, and understanding this is all a process that is happening. It was always meant to happen. It's going to continue to happen. And we just really need to be surrendered and in the flow and allow it to happen, and keep cultivating love. That's our superpower. That is our contribution, and that is our strength at this time. So that is what we continue to do. All right, that's it for tonight. I've got some videos to keep editing so I can get them up for the rest of the week. Have a really good night. I hope you have an amazing sleep. Make sure you take care of yourself. Drink lots of water. There's lots of, like I said, there is sun energy coming in again. So make sure you're taking care of those things. And with the heat, if you're in a place of heat like I am, more water is not a bad thing. Okay, have a really good night. Take care of yourselves. I love you, and I thank you for joining me on this extremely fun journey that we're on.